Hello from the Clinton Public Library. I am in our local history room. My name is Ashley and I am here with This Week in History. This is a new live stream that we'll be doing where we will highlight 4 or 5 different articles from Clinton's history. Let's see what happened this week in history. From the Clintonian, published August 31st, 1964. Membership drive begins. A month-long membership drive was launched Sunday morning by the Clinton Jaycees with their 3rd annual membership breakfast at the Half Century Club. Those attending the event were front row, left to right, Alan Riley, the Jaycee president, Jim Hutz, Larry Hartman, Joe Reith, Joe Beardsley, John Scott, and Ken Baker. Second row, John Almon, Jerry Thomas, Ed Dyer, Jack Felix, Jerry Bishop, Ray Ave, and Dale Renegade, membership chairman. Third row, Ken Vance, Dennis Hearn, Harry Rikus, Marvin Gossett, Jim Edwards, and Don Webb. On September 3rd, 1964. Having a light workout. This public service company crew is wiring the new Wabash River Bridge here for boulevard lights to be installed upon completion. Shown among the hustle and bustle of the construction activity are, from left to right, Larry Colson, Otis Blatton, Glenn Kelly at the rear, Boots Montgomery, and Tom Campbell. And it comes out here. Flood waters of the Wabash River, which formerly flowed beneath the open bridge of Senior Road 163 between Clinton and Lyford, will in the future pass through the 3 large drainage pipes, which workmen here are prepping for the concrete facing. Above them, earth-moving equipment stirs up a cloud of dust while building up a grade for the new section of highway, which will replace the dangerous narrow span recently demolished. On September 4th, 1964, Beatles find Hoosier fans bit quieter. Indianapolis. The Beatles, admitting they can't hear themselves sing above the screams of their fans, headed for Milwaukee today after finding Hoosiers a bit quieter than most audiences. The Shaggy Hair Quartet received somewhat less cash for the 2 performances Thursday night at the Indiana State Fair than they expected. Hoosier Girl fans emerged with fewer casualties than expected, thanks in part to the extremely heavy security provisions. The hospital at the fairgrounds reported 13 girls treated for Beatle hysteria, of which 3 were serious enough to require admission to the emergency institution. Crowd well-mannered, but the first appearance of the Beatles in Indiana brought little of a dangerous crowding and shoving which police had feared. One boy suffered a gashed arm when pushed through a glass door in a jam trying to enter the Coliseum. A pretty girl fan suffered injured pride when the police yanked her from the limousine in which the singers were riding from the fairgrounds to their West Side motel. Fair officials say 12,513 persons paid to hear the Beatles at the first sellout appearance in the Coliseum, and 16,924 paid to get into the grandstands for the second show. On September 5th, 1964. Headed for the Olympics. As a part of a nationwide torch run, the Throw McCann Shoe Company is sponsoring a $1 million Run for the Money campaign in cooperation with the U.S. Jaycees to raise funds for the U.S. Olympic team going to Japan. The event will last 25 days and nights, and when completed, the torch will have traveled from New York to Los Angeles on foot, carried by Jaycees. All funds collected will be turned over to President Lyndon B. Johnson at the end of the run. Clinton Jaycees, who ran the torch between Montezuma and Dana last night, were Quentin Alve, A.F. Bush, George B. Carey, Bob James, and Kenneth Vance. Now let's look at a photo from the 1934 Clinton High School reunion. Thank you for listening today. Again, this is a segment that we will start live streaming once a week from the Clinton Public Library's local history room. See you next time.